Hello, everyone. How are you doing, guys? Good evening, good morning, good afternoon. We here with Mar One Live and with my friend Max. And how are you doing, Max? You drink a coffee, and I ever
Yes,
forget my coffee.
Coffee with Java. Welcome to this amazing session. Welcome wherever you are. So, send us message in the chat in order to realize where are you from, where are you right now watching us. So, George, hello,
George
George.
is here.
Oh,
George,
George
I miss
getting started.
you.
George getting started to talk in Spanish. I don't know. I know nothing about Spanish. Maybe in the future we can do some the same session. Maybe I don't know.
Yeah, maybe. And I miss you, George, in the last session. George, don't entry. Oh,
Huh?
George, you how can I say? Uh, I miss you in this
He,
life.
yeah, probably he wasn't able to join us last session, but he always around in our community. He always present in our community. So I must thank him to be with us. And I don't know. Maybe we could one time, maybe in the future, we could bring more guests. What do you think, Gabriel? Maybe we could
I
give
like this
opportunity
idea.
to another people. For example, to other people. For example, George. If George wants to join us, we can
Yeah,
send
George
him
ever
the link.
with us.
Jump in and then let's do everything together and let's share our experience. George got amazing experience, so he always are available to share his knowledge in order to help the community. But you guys, you are always able to talking to us. Just reach us in this Twitter handle, in our Twitter handle. So feel free to to contact us. Go ahead, Gabriel.
And what do you think about George about giving live with him with Max and Max? Oh, and have
Okay.
a
So
lot of persons here.
yeah,
And
Glayton,
Leighton,
Glayton, welcome,
Bruno,
Bruno.
hello Bruno.
How are you doing? Yeah. So that's it. So today let's keep in our journey during our open source contributions. Am I right? So
You're right.
we are we are trying to end up on a task that was open in the JNoSQL implementation. Uh, Basically, we need to do some change in sample codes to use the latest snapshot version of the API. So that's the reason why we are doing those things. We are getting started to sharing knowledge and getting started to 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 contribute and so on. So, George is answer your question, Gabriel. Let's think about it. Oh, amazing! Well, it could be it could be a yes. Am I right? It could be not.
You're right.
No, or could be yes. So we could. Well, I'm a positive guy, so I hope that it will become a yes answer. But later we can talk more about on Discord server on Java Discord server. So also I don't know, Gabriel, could you share it in the chat to
Yes, I
the
will share
audience
now. With you.
the Discord server, and
Yes.
maybe we need to do well. There are a lot of tasks that we need to do in order to make that thing in a good shape. For example, we need to update the descriptions of the videos, put the links and so on. And sometimes we miss that. Sorry about that. But oh, maybe yeah, it's a maybe thing. George said maybe. Oh, great,
Maybe
amazing.
more to yes.
Yeah. Well, maybe it's between yes and no. Am I right? So, Well,
And Georgie and make a difficulty person. Georgie
no,
say
no.
yes.
No, no, he did an amazing job, amazing job in so Java Discord server helping us during our collab time. Well, today it's a special day that doesn't have anything in the collab time. I was there, but unfortunately, sometimes it's happened. Sometimes no one join us, and then it's common. It's part of the business. It's part of the job, so it's part of the game. So we need to accept that and keeping going to the next session. Okay, so let's talk about the contribution that we need to do today, Gabriel. So we need to continue our contribution. So I think that we can
Yes.
start to share our screen and get started to think about our
Oh,
contribution,
you
right?
you you, you start, and today I am DJ and I control some
Ah,
background.
yeah, no worries, because next session Wednesday you will be the coder,
Yes.
you will be the pilot, and I will be the DJ, and I will I will
Oh
enjoy,
no.
I will have fun with those things.
And at this
Okay.
time, I like it hide me because it's better.
Yeah.
This moment, I scream to my dog, helping Java, help me.
Okay, so I jump to my share screen. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, so let's move on. Oh,
Oops. Sorry.
no worries, no worries. That's okay. So let's go to the repository. So this is the JNoSQL repository. So it is the some implementation, and the issues regarding the whole repositories about JNoSQL implementation is here. So any kind of issue related to the other repositories, it's concentrated right here. Okay, hold on, please. Okay, let's see. Okay, this one. So on the issues, we can figure out that more things happen on one gas.
Say hello.
And it choose, and it choose. It's interesting. Oh, hello, Tiago. Welcome to join us today. So we will get started to work in the next step for a specific conclusion of an issue. Okay. So this is the issue. It's related to update the JNoSQL sample edition. So we need to work on it. But before to get it, I'd like to share with you that if you are interested to get started to contribute with JNoSQL project, we got a special issue that is this one, because we could concentrate the documentation of the sample codes in one only documentation or file. So if you are able to, if you want to think more, talk more about that, feel free to talk to us later. Okay, so let's go back and let's to go to this issue. So what we need to do, we need to migrate, to change the codes, the sample codes, to use the latest snapshot version of the database implementations of JNoSQL. So what we need to do, so I will go to this repository, and we will choose a specific implementation, and let's do those things. Okay. So in order to do that, I will go to my fork. So after that, I used to synchronize everything. So I will do that by now. Oh, I don't know if there are some messages on chat. So Gabriel, feel free to interrupt to me. Okay.
Perfect.
Okay. So this is one. So I synchronized the whole process, the whole code. So I'm able to to work on it. So in order to do that, I will let me open my terminal because I love terminal. I love terminal. So that's
You
my
you are enemy about UI, right?
no. I'm just well. I
I
like
feel it.
terminal because I think that it's more. How can I say? It's a quickly way to do things. You understand me? So instead of to scroll up, you scroll down the mouse and look it out, and the command on the ID, I go to the terminal and type on that.
Oh, in the next session we can invert. I use the only terminal. You next session use the only UI.
Okay, you're right. So let me open
I
this
say
one.
I don't have
Yeah,
a practical with the terminal.
yeah. Let me check it out again to the main, and I will fetch everything, and you get the whole changes to my repository. Well, I figure out that I got some branches, and I will remove it. I will create a new one. So I don't care about that. I will start up from the scratch. So I will do that. So well, let's do that. So branch D issue. Okay, so it was deleted. So I could right now. Let's see the number of the issue. I think it's the same one. Oh, it's the same one. Okay, so get checkout B. I will create a new branch because I used to do that. So I will keep using that thing. So I will open my idea right now. Let's please IntelliJ works.
It works.
Yeah, it will works. I'm sure about that. I hope so. You know, the IT was created to solve problems that by now that wasn't existed by now. Understand me? Okay, so this is one. So I will. Okay, this is a good one. I think. Okay, okay. So right now, I think that we could. I think that I could do something that. Yes, it's a good one. Okay, great. So what we need to do? We need to choose a module to work on. So we did the change on this one on our Rango DB. I did on the last week.
Last weekend you making
Last weekend I
you
worked
working.
on it. Yeah, and I think that we could work on the MongoDB one. Am I right?
Yes, you are right.
Or
And the
we
most
could
it's very
choose
cool
another one.
because it's very easy to install no install, sorry, create a Docker compose, and you can use in Mongo Express. You have UI to verify if it working well.
Yeah, it's a way to do that. Okay, or if you want to use the CLI, so to connect to from the terminal, you are able to. So then it's up to you. But anyway, I think that we could work on it. Okay, so this is the one, and this is the project, and we did some changes if I'm not wrong. So before to get started, let's open the main pawn just to figure out if something was changed. Looks like it doesn't change it from our changes on last week. So okay, we just add a compiler plugin right here. Just make sure that it was it will be compiled in a Java 17 version. So that's it. Well, because Jakarta NoSQL, it's a specification that needs to support the latest long-term support of Java. So that's the reason why we are using this one. Okay.
Okay.
But we know that in September, next September, Java 21 will be released, and probably we will need to update those things as well. So that's okay. So let's see. I will go to the MongoDB, and let's figure out the README. Okay. Oh, this is documentation. Okay. There are some information right here. Okay. This is the command that we could use to connect it, to connect and then work on it. Okay. Looks like there is no it's a little different than the latest README files that we have been working. Am I right, Gabriel? If
You're
we
right.
take a look on it, there is a
Oh,
specific one. Can you see that there is the logo? Okay, how to test, but there is a specific format. Um, but
give me a minute, Max, here.
well, I don't know what he's is facing on, but uh, let's think a little bit because, well, this according to the latest issue opened by Otavio, um, probably we will move those information, concentrate everything in one only README file, like we did with on JNoSQL implementation. If you JNoSQL database implementation, if you go to here and look on that, we could figure out on a file right here that we will be able to go to the specific session and to take a look on the specific documentation. So probably those separated files will be merged in one single one file. So probably it will be changed. So what do we need to do? I think that first of all, let's evaluate the README file. So looks like it's everything okay, and let's get started Docker with this configuration. All right, so let's do this. Oh, it's very interesting because probably this code um, is not a good format because when we use code samples in markdown things, we could copy and paste the commands in an easiest way. So I think that we could do this in order to get it work fine. So what we need to do? So I will do a little change right here. So I will also hold on. Also, okay, and we could put the command right here. I think this is the best way to do that because we could you could get benefits to figure out something like that. So we could click on the copy and paste button, copy button, and pass on the command from to some, for example, the terminal. So we could do this. Based on that, we can make sure that it is working So I think that we could execute. I don't know if I remember how to do this. Let me see if I will be able to do that. Hold on. Let's see. No. Hmm. I don't remember the command right now. I think we could. If you know, guys, send me in the chat. Okay, so execute Docker. I think it's Docker exec bash. I think it's one good one. IT, okay. I think this is okay. Hold on. The better way to find out is on official documentation. So okay, this is the one. But I think that I could use Docker MongoDB. I think that we will find out this command right here. Okay, I think this is the one. Okay, run it. Okay, this is the one. Okay, okay, this is the call. Okay, so I could IT. Okay, dash IT MongoDB, and I could type bash directory if I'm wrong. Oh, great. Great. We could, by the way, right now we are run, we got the access to run commands inside of the container, the MongoDB container. So we are able to, I think it's Mongo.
Oh, sorry, Max. I back now. I drink a pill because I ate one pizza before live, and oh, my stomach burn now.
Yeah, really. Oh God. Oh God. So let me see. I think that I don't know if there's some information how to connect the MongoDB. Okay.
What do you make now?
No, no, I'm trying to. Oh, oh, hmm, hmm. Oh, looks like oh, it's working. We just access it the database. So we could use the local database and we could create collections and so on. So we could analyze those things if you want. Okay, but I think that we don't need to do this right now. Just to let me see. It's help common. Okay, it's help common. I think let me kit by the way right now, and let me exit by this one. I think it's still running. Okay, okay, it's still running. And the first thing that we could do is I changed a little thing on a readme file. Okay, Gabriel. So I just
Perfect.
fixed this one. So I think we could install this one. I think that we could use.
It's I think I let me check one thing.
Sure. Okay, so I will. Let's keep those things as we. Okay, so I think everything is on good shape. We could go ahead with our implementation. So by now the container is startup because we need to make sure that the change that we will do on the code will keep everything working properly. Those things. Okay, so we need to make do this. So in order to do that, the first change that we need to do is to change the libraries right here. So we need to change everything. So one thing, well, what we need to do is something like that. Hold on, please.
Okay. Oh, MG. Maybe Juliano make a trick. Verify here and things about the code in my backstage, guys. I
I'm
tried
back.
running
I'm
to
back,
see.
and I'm drinking my coffee. Go ahead, Gabriel. Sorry to interrupt you.
So I say, oh guys, Max make codes in live, and I try play the project here in my backstage here.
No, that's okay. SQL, and I will use that thing as property. So we need to use the snapshot version. So with that, I think I think it's done because we solved the issue. Okay, hold on. What is that? Okay. So by now, what we need to do is change the code, imports, package, package imports on our classes because the structure was changed for on this version. So we need to change it. Okay, so let's go to that because if we if we go to trying to run, for example, try to run the Maven. Let's go there. Okay, hold on. Please, Maven, where are you, man? Okay. Here is
Oh,
the
I
Maven.
oh you remove a new UI?
I knew you are. Oh, yeah.
I
I,
see it now.
I fight against the IntelliJ to be adapted to this to IntelliJ
This one
environment, the
traditional
user
version.
interface. Yes, because well, I was Eclipse user, so I used to use Eclipse to develop Java projects, and after to see many Java developers migrating to IntelliJ, I tried to do this, and well, many shortcut was changed. It was so crazy thing, and and uh, and after that what I did, I worked so hard to learn how the new shortcuts, and actually I faced the same feeling when I choose to the to new UI of the IntelliJ. So that's the reason why I move it, because by now I'm my concern is productivity, is not it's not something like learning things. So that's the reason why I
It,
move it. But
it is the case with me.
yeah, but it's good to try it out new things. So
I try using new UI, but I don't like okay, it's a more clear, it's a more how can I say user friendly, but oh, this interface traditional the IntelliJ is so pretty you can find anything very easily. It's not very complex to use this version,
really,
this UI. In
mm,
my opinion,
okay, no, that's okay. It's good to know
like
about that.
a new version remember a lot and Visual Studio Code.
Yeah, yeah, you're right. Yeah, well, I think that less is more most of the time. So when we got a lot of things in our window, it become a mess. So, I also prefer to to be minimalist, but by now I decide to go back to the previous UI and on the session because I don't want to be stuck find out the command on the window. Understand me?
No, I understand you. Have points. In my opinion, it's minimalist. It's very, very good. It's very, very perfect. But have another point in minimalist not working well.
Yeah, yeah.
Like to me, not working with IntelliJ. Like I prefer using this UI. And the new UI to me, it's I not very interesting. Like if I want to use a similar UI, I use in the VS Coding.
Okay, no, I got it. I got it. I understand. And well, um, you're right. Um, we need to be keeping the mind open to learn new things. It's part of uh, our skills. We need to learn how to learn, so we need to keep in work on it. Okay, so let's see what we need to change right now because based it on the change that we did, let's see if something that's missing to be done, especially regarding the repository. Let's see because such one, such one. Let me see. Oh, it was already changed. Oh, looks like someone have been migrated. Maybe. Hmm. Okay, it's interesting. So okay, MongoDB document template. It's still running. So hold on. I'm just take a look on the code, just like that. Okay, looks like everything is in good shape. So in order to make sure that everything is working, let's run those things. So, well, first of all, let me remove this
Dependence.
import, this unused import. So it's a good practice. So, some
Oh,
plugins help us to do that.
Matt,
Okay.
I don't see. Do you remove dependence in the
No,
POM?
no, I
I
changed it.
don't see.
I changed it. I
You
changed
change.
it.
Oh,
Yeah,
perfect.
I've changed it because right here, look at that. I changed it to use the
Database.
database MongoDB implementation snapshot version. So
Oh,
that's this is the key. This is the main goal of the issue. Okay. So
okay. I don't see this part. It's probably
okay,
I
great,
was
great. Okay.
I get a pill to drink.
So what I did by now, right now, was to remove it and use it import because we could, if you take a look right here, this one is not use it, and we can remove it. So why not remove it? It's the good tip when we are walking through keep everything cleaner. The place cleaner better than we when you come in. Understand? So it's a very good tip. So okay, change it. Let's make sure that everything is working. So I will try to run the class. If everything is on good shape. Oh, can you see? We find out some issues by now, but it's related to package. It's related to class,
Yes, having
single
ports in
class that
the
wasn't found out. So we need to change it. So let's do this. So I will open to this, and we we was able to figure out. Okay, this is not the real path right now. So the new path will be the databases, MongoDB, mapping, if not wrong. Hold on, please. Mapping and object
Object.
ID
Yes.
converter. Okay,
Yes, it's not
it
working.
was, yeah, it was the changes. It was a change that we need to apply on it. So I will just copy it because probably I when we try to run the classes, probably another issue arises in our execution. Okay,
Oh,
okay.
oh, it's
Looks
open.
looks like
Oh, it's
looks like
working. Working.
yeah, looks like something worked because no issue was found. The process was completed with zero as exit code, so it's very it's normal when we are executing applications in our machine. When the application end up with zero, it means that everything is was executed. It doesn't mean that everything is executed in a way that we expected, but there is no issue by now. Okay. Okay, it was done. So let's see the next class. So I will scroll down. I will figure out if everything is in a good shape. I don't know, guys, if you want to, if you want that I explain to you a little bit what's happening on the code. So let me know in the chat. Okay. By the way, I will go along the go along the way with my process. Okay. So
Guys, don't
just
feel
let me
any
know if you
afraid.
okay. So just to let's figure out together what's happening on this code. Okay. So on this code, the code is using the random class to generate an ID. Looks like according to this line, and right here we are getting started the CDI context. So we are getting started to it. So after to do that, we are creating this line is creating a person based on a builder implemented on the code. So there is a specific pattern right here, and right here we are getting the person repository implementation from the container from the CDI container. Based on that, we are executing a specific carry. You understand me? And we just to let me see what he's doing. Oh no, sorry. Actually, this one is part of the CDI process. We are getting a specific interface, but we are find out an implementation that it was qualified by this annotation. So based on an annotation, CDI will be able to figure out what is the implementation that you need, and this get method will return to you the implementation. Okay, this is what's happening. I don't know if you understand, Gabriel. So let me know,
Oh, I understand.
or I will try
I,
to.
you code you have a code your machine, and how can say I flow you with my code here.
Okay, so this is in 41 line. We are saving the person on the repository using the save method. So it is using a specific interface from Jakarta data. So it's an implementation that the person repository is an interface, that was created to this sample code, and this interface, it's coming from Jakarta data, so it's a new specification that Jakarta team are working on. So that's the reason why we are using that. Okay, so let's go back to the application. And after that, after to store the person, we are find out we are doing a query on the database against database to retrieve the person, any people, any person from the collection where the name is name. Okay, oh, it's saying it's funny. Okay, that's great. And after that, the results will be printed out on the console. This is the main behavior for this class. So let's run it and see how those things will work. Okay. Okay, this is the result. Okay, this is the result, the expected result, and it looks like everything is in good shape. Okay, fine. Let's move it on to the next app tree class. So this one, what we need to figure out. So the same thing, open the CDI container, create a new ID, create the person. But by now we are using another interface from JNoSQL implementation, JNoSQL specification, sorry. There is the document template. This template is dedicated to document database. Okay, so
Okay.
that's the reason why we are using that. So after that, we are storing the person and
Having
print out
print.
the person saved on
And
console.
after this document carry creates and carry to share to select a person in the bank, right?
Right, right. This is probably I think it's a static method provided by the specification that we could create a selection a query, a custom query using a Fluent interface. So right here we decide what is the collection that we are find the results. So we are looking for a person in a person collection where the ID is equals to the provided ID row here. Okay. So with that, we just build the carry document carry right here, and we had execute this one. I think where we are doing the execution. It's very interesting because it's something that is not used on the code. It's very fun. So we could improve it just to see if oh, let's put something right here. Okay. Okay. So
What did you put?
yeah,
You
I
you
will I will I will try to do
you
some people carry document document carry. Okay. Let's do
it's not
this.
more easily you catch carry.
Oh, no, actually, what we need to do, we need to execute the thing against the template. Okay, repository. Let's see.
Okay, I understand now. I
Okay, let
understand.
me see. Carry and documents. Oh, it's very fun. So let's see the template, the repository.
I think
Okay, let's see. I don't know why he wasn't okay. Why? It's very fun because, mm, well, anyway, let's keep everything on the way. Okay.
Oh,
Um,
I don't know if you work this, but you can.
yeah, I
I,
need to.
I
I need to.
understand, really. I understand
Yeah,
you what
I
you're
need
trying.
to. I need to take a look on the code, the implementation, to make sure that that it's everything is in good shape. Okay, so by now it's not our task on the way. So my only question is why probably the purpose of this class is to show to the audience how to create a document carry object. That's the reason why it was created. But okay, let's keep that thing on this way, and maybe in the next session we can discuss more about the way that we can use the API, so in a better
Okay,
way, so we can
okay,
figure out
okay,
that.
okay.
So let's try to run it. Oh, let's drink my coffee. It's getting start to be cold.
You drink your coffee, I drink my water.
Yeah. So it looks like everything is running as expected. So the first output is here. And the latest one is here. The last one is here. Okay.
Okay.
So okay, that's okay. Okay, great. So are you close?
It's
And
a
I will
four
go
now,
to the
now, right?
format. Yes. Yeah. So let's see what's happening right here. So okay, again, we are open the CI, creating attachment object based on a specific mapping style. So probably this one got a specific mapping. Let's see. Yeah, this is. I'm right. So we are here. We are using the Jakarta NoSQL specification to mapping the Pojo. So we are deciding. Okay, the attachment. It will be an entity, and it will be stored in an attachment collection because we are using a collection document database, no SQL database. So that's why we are using that. We also need to define the ID. It's pretty similar to JPA. So probably if
Yes,
you been work with JPA, Hibernate, and this something like that, we will be
Max.
familiar with that.
I don't know if you can respond to me,
Okay.
but oh, in JPI we have a strategy. Hello, Bianca.
Oh, hello,
How are you
Bianca.
doing?
Sorry, our delay
Oh, don't
to
show
say
this
hi.
message to me. And
Really?
after,
Hmm.
yes, after you refresh my
Oh,
platform here, because don't show to me.
oh, okay. Sorry.
No
Okay.
worries.
Okay. Go
Oh,
ahead with your question, please.
return to my question. Um, the ID in GPI we use in generate to define the strategy like sequence.
Yeah.
In
You mean
the
you mean the ID strategy generation strategy? Am I right? So
yes, yes,
when
yes,
we okay,
and
it's true for GPA.
we don't use it is in JNoSQL, NoSQL database, right? Because NoSQL database, we create a like a seed, like an ID alphanumeric,
Yeah, well, it
or
depends
no?
of
Like
the
it's a
database
question.
implementation. I think that it depends of the implement the database, the target database. Am I right? So, by the way, if you are using MongoDB, if I'm not wrong, if you don't provide an ID and a field called underscore ID, Mongo will provide to you when the document will be stored. When the document will be stored, MongoDB will generate a new ID for your document. I think many vendors, many database, SQL database works on the same way, but I'm not the best person to answer you because I'm in a learning process as well. So, by the way, by now, according to my experience, most of the NoSQL database, if you don't provide the ID, the database will provide you generate one in the give you, okay, and they
Okay.
return that thing to you. But NoSQL database used to be more friendly with structure of your data. That's the reason why it's NoSQL. There is no huge structure that you need to follow when we are storing and something like that. So, okay, it depends of the type, the kind of the NoSQL, but returning to your question, it depends of the implementation. By now, if you don't for provide this ID, MongoDB will provide one new for us. You understand me?
See. Yes,
Okay,
yes,
so
yes, yes, yes. I think Portuguese. Sorry.
yeah, no, that's okay. That's okay. Okay,
Yes, yes.
so right here we are. It's this line will be created attachment object, setting up the attributes, and right here we are getting the document template from the CDI context. So we are getting from there, and this line we are storing the attachment on a database. So probably it will store a specific database, a specific collection. I think that we could test it on right here. I think that we could do that. Oh, let's see, Mongo SCH. I think that we could do something right here. Show databases. Let's see what's happening. Oh, Olympus. Olympus is a specific database. So use Olympus. Olympus. So we could see the collections. I think this is the person. So we could use specific structure and do something like that. Find. Oh, it's a good one. Find, and we also could use the pretty to return the database. Regis, the
Oh, so
document.
you verify, you entry in the volume, right?
Yeah, yeah. I just connect to. I just running the Mongo CLI Mongo client inside of the container, the same container, same MongoDB container, and I was able to connect to there, accessing the database, and executing some queries against the database. So we are able to figure out what's happening on the bank on the database during the process. So by the way, right now according to us. So what we did, we started at attachment, and we need to figure out where is it. So let's see, DB. Okay, I think it is in another database. Let me need. So databases. So I will use the CD local. Let's see. No, sorry, CD no. Use the local. Oh, you are back.
Yes,
Okay. Show collections.
I refresh my window in this moment.
That's okay. That's okay. So I let me see, but I think that oh well, we didn't execute that yet. That's the reason why we don't find out the collection. So let's run it, and just to make sure that it was stored on the database. So right here, that the attachment was created. The object attachment object was created. Right here, the attachment object will be stored, and right here the saved attachment will be print out right here and in our console. Right here in those lines we can see that we are creating a specific carry, so it's pretty similar to J to SQL, but it's it's something very how can I say, it was created for by the JNoSQL implementation, JNoSQL specification. Okay, it's not a valid MongoDB carry. We know that we need to use JSON and be JSON to execute carry on the MongoDB. And right here we could bind the property. So based on this one, so it's a specific way to define carries. So right here it's a select from, we are trying to find out attachment where id is equal this variable name, and we could define the value right here by binding process. And right here we are executing the carrying, trying to get out the attachment. So let's run it just to see if everything is running. It's
I think
executing properly. Okay.
yes, I think it's working.
I told cross the fingers, cross the fingers. Oh, it was
Uh,
stored. Okay.
oh, this moment is a moment to celebrate.
Okay, great,
I
great.
I I say it is working because I make it, I play here.
Oh, right. Okay. So we can see that the responses, the console output. So we can see that we can make sure that it was executed successfully. So, but we also can execute some command right here. So let's use the Olympus database, and let's let's find the database record. It's not a record. It's a record, but MongoDB is a document. It's a
That
document SQL that NoSQL database. So it's considered a document one. So okay, so we was able to see how those things will work. So it's very interesting because there is a content. It is a byte. It's a byte array. So and it was stored on this way. So probably there is a specific conversion that was provided by JNoSQL specification. So it's very interesting. So I think that for this class it's done. So we can move it on to the next app class. So this one is very interesting thing. Is very similar to the previous one. So we are creating vendor. We are setting up the attributes, and right here we are getting the document template from the context CDI context we are saving on, and also we are getting data from the database using the property statement object from JNoSQL implementation, and the output will show up the results generated on the execution process. Oh my God. It was hard to say that.
Yes, you did a
Okay,
fancy job
let's
today.
run it. Let's run it. Let's run it. Guys, let me know on the chat if everything is in good shape to you. If I'm what I'm saying, you are. It's good to understand. So, okay, looks like
Working
something was
perfect.
saved. Looks like was
Like
something was saved. So let's see on the database. Let's see
uh,
vendor. Okay, vendor is here. So I think I think it's something right here. Okay. Oh, okay. Great. It's on a good shape. Everything looks like what it was stored. Okay, so it's done. Let's see the
we
next
can go
one.
to
So
next.
the AP7. So AP7.
It's,
Uh,
it's a similar.
it's very similar. So, but right here we are storing the Otávio Santana user. It was be blocked. Sorry. No, no, no. It is not. Uh, so it will start. It's interesting because right here the code is trying to store common kind of types of the Java API object. So right here we can see that we are using the local date classes. Right here we are using the singleton map, and right here we are using a specific list of strings. So it's very interesting. Probably that's the reason why it was created to show that many kind of objects that are common in a Java world will be supported by JNoSQL storage. So let's run it, okay? So run again. And you in the chat, uh, send a message to us just to telling us where are you from. If it's a samurai sound. It's
It's very loud.
no, it's very amazing. Okay, looks like everything is working. Let's see on a console. So DB, okay, user. So find, okay, find, okay, I don't know, and it could be pretty because, well, why not pretty? Why not pretty? So, okay, everything is good. So everything was stored, and that's okay. That's
Perfect.
amazing. So let's go to the next one. Oh God,
And guys, you understand it's very clear for you. Write to us.
yeah, we
Your
we
opinion is
what
very important.
yeah we are what we are trying to do. We did a little change on the code on the dependencies to use a specific new structure called JNoSQL database implementation. It changes a little bit the way that the code was being written. So because the packages was moved, was renamed, and we need to make sure that everything is still working now in order to solve this issue on a JNoSQL project. So it's very interesting. Sometimes I say JNoSQL, but JNoSQL it's Jakarta NoSQL, okay? But JNoSQL it's a Eclipse Foundation implementation of Jakarta NoSQL, okay?
Thank
So right here it's pretty similar. So we are right here getting started the CDI. Right here we are getting start a singleton map with a specific string and string, a string key and a string value. Right here, we are creating a specific, let's see, it's a kind of class. It's a class. It's a class that holds specific attributes. Probably it is a specific object that was mapped to use Spring. Oh, Spring, no, sorry. Jakarta NoSQL database. So Jakarta data. So right here, I think the idea is to show how to rename, how to customize the name of the collection that will hold the data. So right here we could define the name of the collection, and you could rename the column property, the name of the attribute that will be stored on the document on the Mongo side. So right here we also can be able to do that. And that's it. I think that's it. So let's go back to the execution, and right here we're getting up the template, and I don't know, maybe this one. Oh, look at that. It was commented. Okay. So
So,
based on it, no
oh,
one,
but
an empty result will be returned on the square. Okay. Let's do this test just to make sure that everything is working. Probably the output console will be an empty one. Okay. And after that, let's change it, so just to make sure that everything is keeping working. Okay. It's very interesting
okay.
to explore more about this code. Okay. So let's run it. Probably a no one record will be retrieved, an empty one. Okay. It is expected. That's okay.
Yes.
It's fine. I don't know if VB, let me see, show collections. There is no collections yet because no one was stored, but make it be possible. So I will uncomment it, and probably we will be store this one. Okay. So let's run again. It's a good way to explore codes because you could analyze the learning from the code. So okay, it was stored and something comes from the database, as we can see right here. So but let's check it out on the console. Okay, this is the collection because according to the annotations, is the same value. So that's the reason why it was saved on this way. It's pretty similar to table annotation on the JPA specification. It's very similar. Okay. Okay, good. So I think it's done. So and before to move it on, I will go back and I will commit again because I go by now is just to make sure that everything is keeping working. And let's move into the APH. Okay, probably APH. It's another kind of way. Let's see. There is a specific objects and probably annotation are coming, so we could see a very similar one. So we can do the same thing on the citizen class as well. So good. We can see the thing we are using right here. As you can see, guys, we are using method factory to factory the city instead of to use the common constructor of the class. So it's a good practice according to Java effective book because with this approach we could get more benefits. For example, we could change the type right here and return from this method. When we are using the constructor, we cannot do that. And for example, let's suppose if you got another kind of city, a city 2 or city 3, but city 3 it's a child of the city. For example, we could return a new this new kind of city on this method. That's the reason why it's very powerful this to use this feature. So that's the reason why it is considered a good practice. So if you are creating objects on Java, trying to use that feature. Okay. So sorry, I sometimes I like to talk about
Like
that thing.
create how can I say, create connections and entering your
Yeah,
point
yeah.
to the
Because
points.
probably you could be getting start to asking yourself why this guy did that thing, why. So it's very interesting to see why it was created on this way. This is the good way to learn new things. So
Yes.
I used to do that when I take a look on the code because okay, I like to learn code, but I like to understand what's happening in the code, and after that I like to understand why the people did that thing on the code because, well, how can I say, these decisions are very important to you because it could be bring insights to you in the future when you need to work on the same kind of problems. So that's the reason why I think you need to pay attention to those details. Understand? So
Yes, I understand.
we create the template, we save, we are inserting the Salvador city, Salvador's, okay, Salvador city. Oh, it's very interesting because citizen, okay, citizen, we are starting citizen, and after that we are getting the data using the carry, the fluent carry right here. So this one return a specific object that you could parameterize it, everything. So you could decide, oh, give me the citizen where name is like that and another attribute is like that and so on. And this is one is a specific method that returns to you one single response. So this is a specific one. So let's check it out. Okay, let's check it out. And very interesting because right here we are the code is deleting the the collection, the documents on the same collections that get start with that use ID as one. So it's very interesting. Let's see that thing running. Okay, so go ahead. Well, we don't know, but I didn't ask to the audience, but on this platform, we are able to put a music on the background.
Oh,
Maybe
I try put one.
no, that's okay. We did, but it's very loud. Try to, yeah. Maybe it's better than get everything on the on
Oh,
silence.
okay.
Okay. So looks like everything is still working.
We
We
put electronic music.
okay. So right here we are trying to figure out the collections on the database. So we got the citizen, so we could do some carries. So fine.
Time.
Okay, pretty because I'd like to see pretty result. Oh, there is no why there is no information because because the code is deleting.
Delete.
This one, if we comment it, for example, and run again, probably it will still there. And we will be able to see that. So we are here to the end of this session, okay, guys? Sorry to hold you right here. Okay, so we can run again and we can see the code right here. If you want to delete, we just need to if I think to do something like that, we delete everything about that. Oh, okay.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh, it's not a function. Why? Okay. Oh, delete many. Oh, it's this the right connection. Oh, I have been a long time that I didn't work with that. So I think that I could use something like that. I think so. Oh, it works.
No.
But don't do this on the production, guys. It will delete everything on the collection. Don't do this. Don't do this. It's not a good. It's a good command to use. Okay, I just do this right here just for for exploration purpose. Okay. Okay, go back. Let's go back. I will uncomment this one again because I don't want to change anything beyond the reports. And let's move to the AP9. AP9, what this AP9 is doing. So just be quickly more than before. So right here we are creating the citizen. We are getting the document template. Right here we are inserting. Right here we are building the carry, but looks like this one is not as used. I don't know if it was created, but probably the reason why it was created just for learning purpose. Right here we are getting the data from the database, and right here we are deleting the data. Just the same thing. So let's just run and keep it going. Okay. Okay.
And
this music is very fun. It's a pop one. It's a pop one. It's a pop music. There are rock music because I love rock music.
Rock. Well, I can try.
Okay. Okay, it's a good one, but I don't know. But the sound is very loud. Could you? Oh, it's a good tap. Okay, it's a good shape. Okay,
I put very loud because if you put very high, I'll just don't hear you.
What kind of music you are putting right here? Look at the chat. Look at the chat. Curiosidades.ti, you say that okay for rock music. Put rock music, Gabriel.
All right. I try find. Don't have it. Okay. Wait 1 second. I put rock. I will open my Spotify here and put rock.
Yeah. No. Don't put copyrighted music, because if you put that, probably the streaming platform will blocking us. So put the sound of the platform. Okay. I forgot to mention that thing to you.
I try finding here with the YouTube.
No, don't do that, man. Don't do that.
No, but it's
you need to use
a rock. We don't have it copyright.
Yeah, it's a good one. Yeah, because otherwise we will our record could be face problems to be stored. Understand me? So okay, so let's go back to our code. Gabriel, doing your job as DJ today, so go to do that. Okay, let's see. This one was executed. The app 9 was executed. We could see that everything was worked as expected. Not too wrong. Curiosidades de TI. I have been seeing you on a Twitter. Am I right? I used to see you on Twitter, if not wrong. Twitter or Instagram. I don't know what kind of social media I have been seeing you, but if not wrong, you are. I think that we have been seeing you on Twitter. Let me know if I did some mistake. Okay, so let's see the next class, the latest one, the last but not least, the app 10 class. So this
You hear,
one, let's
Max?
no,
No.
no. Actually, my window was frozen. Hold on, I'm back. Hold on.
Oh, you frozen.
Mm,
I haven't. Max,
Hold on,
you
hold,
hear me?
hold on, hold on. I'm trying to to refresh my window. Okay.
Okay. Now we have two Gabriels. I try finding here, guys, to put a sound to us. Oh, where Max?
Oh, I'm here.
And now we have two Gabriels and one
Oh, two
Max.
Gabriel. No, no. Let's go back. Let's go back. Let me share my screen again. Okay. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Oh, great. Put the hawk music again.
I put. Give me a second. I screen with Java.
Oh. Are you screaming against the Java to the Java? Okay, we used to do the same thing sometimes.
Yeah, you
but
hear? You
but
see
but
in Java
but, but
running.
yeah, but I used to screaming against my machine.
Oh,
Okay, so put the rock music right here for us, please. Okay, this one, what we are doing right here. This is the latest, the last class that we are testing today. This one, let's see what's happening right here. So right here, we are creating another worker class. There is a worker class. Oh,
you don't hear?
what? This music is coming from. It's a love music.
No, it's a rock. You hear this music or no?
No, I listened, but I don't. But I cannot figure out what kind of music it is.
It's a
But
rock.
okay, well, there is a rock on this platform, isn't it?
No, don't have it.
Really?
Yes.
Let me see. I will figure out. Okay. Oh, it is
Oh, and I have a pick. Or this pick. Oh, okay.
Epicia Blues. Blues is a good one.
I try more one time here.
Okay. So let's go back during the meanwhile that Gabriel is trying to find out the music. So this code looks like it's creating a worker instance called Pollyanna. So Pollyanna is Otavio's wife, if I'm not wrong.
Oh, I say, hello, Poliana. How are you doing?
Yeah. So right here, it's creating the instance using the builder pattern. So it's a kind of design pattern that you could use when you are creating a complex object. So when you are creating a complex object that you need to set up many kind of attributes, it's a good practice to use builder to do that. So that's the reason why it was created on this way. So right here on the builder, we decide the Boolean attributes. So the age, name, city, gender, daily hours, and after that build the instance. Right
And
here,
Matt, sorry, I interrupt you. You hear it or no?
yeah, it's I can hear you. I can hear, but it's coming from your microphone. Am I right?
Yes, you're right.
Okay. It's fading a little bit for me. I don't know if it's good for the audience, but let me know, guys on chat, folks on chat, if the sound is good enough to you guys. Okay. But anyway, keeping working, Gabriel. You are doing a great job as DJ. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So right here, Otavio. Here is the Otavio worker. So using the same way, age, name, seed, gender, methods that from the builder to define the instance of the Otavio worker. Right here, you are getting retrieving a specific. I think it's a generic one. It's a generic document template. I think so because it's coming from the org Eclipse JNoSQL mapping document package, probably. Okay, this is coming right here. We get the templates. We are insert an array of objects, so probably it's very similar to the Spring Data when we are working with repositories. So we could store more than one objects on the same method calling. So you could do this. After that, we could see that, oh, looks like he's creating a custom carry. So right here, he's defining a specific condition that, oh, this condition matches with male after 30 age. Okay, so this is the carry, the condition. And there is another condition, female male after 30 as well. So right here, it's created a carry object based on the conditions ones. So it's a good way to learn how to work with this API. So if after that we can call the select carry passing the carry object, and this one returns on stream. So we could use a stream API to manipulate no to navigate with that, because when we use stream we work with an immutable an modifiable collection. The same, you got what I'm saying, Gabriel? Gabriel, do
You
you
say
understand?
anything? I don't hear
You
you
understand?
very
No.
perfect.
Great. No, no worries. That's good. Okay, so right here we are listing everything. We're collecting the streams and transform to a list instance. Okay, and right here we are calling the for each method in order to print out the results. After that, the code is deleting the worker based on the ID. So this is the way this code is doing. So let me run this one in order to make sure that everything is it's done. Oh, looks like everything is working. Haha. Okay, okay, okay. It
Oh,
was deleted. It was
this
deleted.
rock give me energy.
Really? Okay.
Yes.
I don't know if something if someone is sending messages to us because I've needed to restart my browse. I don't know. But send me guys, send me people on the chat if you are following us yet. It's good to know that. So what I'd like to do is I will comment the both lines because I want to see those things on the database. Let's run again. My fat finger is having fun on the call. So so okay, everything was storage. Let's see on the right here. So DB worker. Oh, it is. So fine, but I'd like to list everything in pretty format. Okay, great. So everything is work. So, but we also could delete. So let's do this one. I will let me.
Oh, Max. I hear this rock here, and I remember one day, one live. I don't know why live. No, why live. It's I don't know what's time. I will play guitar, and it's more cool if you how can I say it's uh, uh more cool. It's I have one violin and I have a guitar and I play rock. It's more.
Okay, okay. Yeah, next time let's see if the audience wants to watching you playing guitar.
Yes, and
And for
guys,
me, it's good.
and Max, this is how can I say it's you ever already played a cause? It's a destroy the music.
Oh my God, we will face problems on oh my God, we have face problems against the music owners. Don't do that. Oh, okay, that's okay. Next time, let's see if the audience wants to watching you, listen you playing guitar. But by now, let's complete our session because it's an amazing session today, and I don't know how many times we are. Oh, more than 1 hour, 1 hour and a half.
1 hour and 32
Yeah,
minutes.
yeah. So let's move on. So I will remove both ones, so I could do the many, and also can do this one. But guys, don't do this command and production if you don't want to face problems. Okay, because this one destroy the database, delete everything. So don't do this. Okay, it's another one, but I just do this because I was curious and I like to put bits in your mind. No, sorry, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Let me go back. Let me go back. And okay, looks like everything is done, Gabriel, because the other classes are oh, that another one, guy. Look at that. Oh, it is the currency app. Okay, just see what is that. Oh, what is doing? So right here we are storing currency. I think currency data on database. So the currency is a let's see. Okay, it's an entity. Okay, it's good enough. So look that it was mapped with JNoSQL notations. So in order to make this one able to be stored, okay, there is no ID right here, but probably it's part of an aggregate, and the transaction is the aggregate. So transaction. uses the TXID as ID. So it is a string. So it's very interesting way to see that. And probably this one will store nested documentation, nested objects on the same document in database. So it's very interesting. So let's see if it's still working. So right here, we're creating a currency. It's a dollar currency. We're creating a transaction based on the user. And right here, we're getting the transaction repository. Let's see the transaction repository. It's a very interesting one because it's one extends the CRUD repository. It's a Jakarta data repository interface. And right here, we could figure out that we are using that carry annotation to define a specific carry, pretty similar to SQL carry. And it's very interesting because looks like it's a typo right here. Can you see that? Oh, let's see if it's correct, okay? So the currency. Oh, look at that. Okay, no worries. I
I
don't
think it's working.
I don't mind about that. I don't mind about that. It's something that the IntelliJ alerts me, but that's okay. And it is a way to work with carry annotation because you could define parameters like that. So you define the name with this pattern, put a net on front of the variable, and based on the name, you could define the parameter, and based on that, during the execution, the Jakarta NoSQL MongoDB extension will be able to parse this carry and transform everything to MongoDB carry and execute behind the scenes the query on the proper way. Am I right? It's
All
very
right.
interesting to see that. So let's see if that it's working. Okay, so let's go back, and right here we are storing more than one entity. So there is an one, two, three transactions, but there is one. Both ones are different users. So probably there are different kind of transactions, and this one just return the transactions that are using USD dollar currency as attribute. So that's the reason why. Okay, so let's run it. And looks like there's no deletion process right here. So we will be able to see that thing in our database. So, okay, looks like it's coming. Oh,
Working, working.
it's working. So let's see right here. So DB transaction find and pretty, and we can see the both ones. So probably this carry. Let's see this one is trying to do something like that. Let's try to execute this carry. Let's see. Okay, okay, find where is okay currency dot currency name USD. I think it will work. I hope so. Let's see. Oh, it's work. it's
Perfect,
a way,
man.
it's a way to run this carry. So okay, this is a specific one. So that is another kind of way to do the same carry on the MongoDB. If not too wrong, dev mode task. Do you remember dev mode task, Gabriel?
Yes.
You it wrote a MongoDB book in Portuguese and a Casa do Código website focus on MongoDB. If I'm not wrong, let me know. But I think it's a good book to understand how to MongoDB works. Of course, I don't know. Probably new features coming after the book releases, so we need to. But any kind of resource could be a good foundation to go out to internet, find out better way to new ways to work with specific tools. Remember, languages, database, and all of those stuffs are tools that helping you to retrieve and go. Everything like
Yes.
we are doing here is just a way to find out the goal. Okay, so that's like that. Okay, let's go back. And looks like everything is done. So we could right now kit the database, X, the container, we could figure out a status of our changes. So right
Hi.
now we are able to comment everything because I'm like to work with get comments based on the context, based on the group of contexts related to a specific issue. Sometimes we could divide the comments in multiple comments, but by now I think um, we are in good shape. Okay,
Okay.
so let's do this. So I like to work on the terminal, so I will do that by right now. Okay, so first of all, I will add MongoDB rhythm, and I will do a little comment because I don't. I just fix at a specific rhythm information. Okay, so I will do that. So I get comment sign off the comments because it's required for for Eclipse Foundation projects. So we always need to do that. So M because I would like to provide a message. So I need to use the conventional commit message format. So it's a documentation one. So doc and I could say update readme md. I just did it on this one. Okay, so I commit. Okay, so let's add the pawn. So did add, sorry, and I think that I could commit this one providing the message. So but it's related to the build, so I use that. Add JNoSQL MongoDB database. Database depends. That is a good one. Okay, git status. Okay, we just have the both line, the both classes, and probably what's changed about those things are related to fix package imports. Okay, so I will add both ones. So I could do something like that. Oh, sorry. What I did a big mess. The status. Okay, we are ready to commit both classes. So git commit sm. It is related to a kind of fix. Am I right? I think that I could put fix. Am I right? Because
Yes.
it was needed. So uh, fix update package ports. Okay, it's everything in a good shape. And let's push up this one to the repository. Okay, go ahead. Great. So let's open right here. Okay, and oh, it was already
So creating
detected
the pull
changes.
request.
Yes, and let's create a pull request right here. I don't know, guys, if you can see right now, it's better, but okay. Let's create pull request. Okay, great, good, good, good. So it's what's the issue reference that we are working now. So I'd like to do that because we could connect the both issues on the same way. So I like to do something like that. So I like to do something like that because when we are click on preview ones, we can see how this message will be presented. Okay. Okay. So let's do some comments right here. So changes. So we did some changes. What we did? We we update readme file. Am I right?
Yes. You update in the readme, data pawn.
Yes. We also I think that we could do something with that Mongo db read file. Okay. I think it's a good one. Okay, so we also changed font XML. Sorry. Font XML. Am I right? It's a good one. Hey, I don't know. Let's see. MongoDB. Oh, MongoDB. There is no hyphen right here. MongoDB font. To use the card JNoSQL database MongoDB implementation. Okay, it was uh, here are the changes that we did. Am I right?
All right.
Okay, so MongoDB blah, 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 and also update package imports from app. I think with classes. Yeah, because okay, so I think we could do something like that. Okay, okay, great. If I'm not too wrong, we did something related to this. Hold on. Okay, update. Okay, this is the one. Okay, don't update. I use the same pattern. Update MongoDB module to use Jakarta NoSQL database. Okay, Jakarta NoSQL database. I think okay. MongoDB. I will put implementation because I think it's a implementation one. It is there is an extension, a CDI extension, but I don't know if we need to. You should you call it as extension or implementation. For me, it's an implementation is a more generic one name to use that. Okay. So this is one. Okay. If you we be able to see right here, we also can see the commits. So right here. Okay. Great. And let's open. Great. Okay. Good. It was created, and I will send a message. Yeah, I used to send a message to Otávio asking him, could you reveal his PR, please? Because I like to be polite, so why not to do that? Am I right?
All
So
right.
that's it, guys. So there is a CI/CD running on there. Probably it's just focus on the build process. So there is no issue. There is no test on there. So maybe we could work on it in the next sessions. Maybe we need to make sure that if it's something that needs to be done, because the most of the codes are just simple codes. So maybe it doesn't bring more valuable to us to put tests on there. But maybe we can have fun developing some tests. Maybe testing a main method from any kind of those classes. Maybe we can do this. So it looks like everything is in good shape. So we can see that the site process was completed successfully. So right now, what we need to do is just waiting for the answer from maintainers of the projects, just to see if everything is in good shape, to keep the thing working. That's it. Yes, we did
That's
more.
it. Today's it's amazing contribution. We see a lot of things very cool.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
like it.
I try to navigate between the code to bring you guys, maybe bring you. I say, guys, I need to change this. I need to stop to say guys, because we probably we will have another people on the chat, humans, and then other people that is not is not a man or something like that. So I need to use folks is more polite. I think so. Let me know if I need to change it. I will be able to learn more things about you. So, but I like to navigate between the code, because with that we can learn more about how to code on a good way, how to improve our development skills. So it's very important to see why was used method factory instead of to use constructor, the default constructor of the class, or why we need to use a specific kind of pattern, and it will bring you possibilities to learn and to improve your skills. And when you are working in your company code, in your company project, you will be able to explore those things in more way. And that's the reason why we are doing this, guys. We are doing this, people, because it will bring you. I hope that you learn something, a little thing only. So, but if you like it of this content, please share with your friends. If you
Don't
think that,
forget to subscribe.
yeah, if you think that this content is very important or is relevant to you, don't forget to subscribe your channel, to activate this sign
The
on the
sign
notification,
on.
and to get turned to next sessions that we did in this week yet, because the next time Gabriel will be the pilot, the code pilot. So he will type, and I will be on the background.
Oh,
Joe.
we need to make download the music to put here.
Yeah, no, no, it's a good thing because sometimes, well, Gabriel, let me say something. On the past, when I get started to record something on YouTube or on streaming platforms, I forgot about copywriting stuff. I forgot it. I just put a specific music on the sound and go ahead and okay and
Oh, it's
working.
I
That's the
for this, and I will put one Iron Maiden here because I love coding. Here Iron Maiden and Iron
yeah.
Maiden, Ozzy, Metallica, Megadeth. Oh, I love coding with this band.
Have metal.
Yes, I
Yeah,
love heavy metal. I
yeah,
don't know you, but oh,
yeah.
it's
But
amazing.
man, after because when I did it, I did it on Twitter, on Twitch TV. On Twitch TV, we could do those things alive, and anyone that is watching you on live, you listen the music. But after the record, after the session, you could put the record and release that to be watched online offline, to be watched later. And during this process, there is a copyright verification. And what's happened? My sound was muted, and everything that I said, anyone can listen to. Just an image was able to see. And it was
Yes.
very strange thing for me on the time. And after that, I realized, oh God, I forgot copyright. Copyright is to be respected, so I need to use only no copyright musics. I know that this platform that we are using right now provides some musics, some love musics, so we could put that and add in our streaming. But was on the time was I was so frustrated because man, I
Oh,
did a huge session with about 2 hours. 2 hours. Think about that, man. 2 hours of record without sound. It was terrible. It was horrible thing. But that's okay,
all
guys.
right.
I think it's done for today. So I must thank you for being here watching us. I don't know if you are still here, but everything keep in mind we are doing those things, Gabriel and me, with we are dedicating to do the best right here, so feel free to send us message in our Twitter handle,
You have
so feel free
downloads.
to talking to us on the chat, on Twitter, on the So Java Discord server, or maybe Twitch TV, or whatever. You could
It's
find
very
out.
easy. Oh, if you write my name in Google, you can find me. It's very easily.
Really, I did.
Yes.
I don't know if I'm in a good shape like you. I did some researches with Elder Moraes information, and I could find out his picture. But when I tried to find out my information, I couldn't see. I don't know why. Maybe
Oh,
I
I
need to.
show for you. The last thing I show and then we finish alive. Like
Yeah. Let's
oh
let's turn it, let's end up our session because probably the most of the people on our session are tired to listen me saying a lot of things in English.
oh I am here. Look, you see? Like
No, no, where you didn't share it. So hold on. Let's.
oh
Oh, okay. Share it. Let me hold hide and.
I forgot to share.
Oh,
Oh
oh,
look,
Mm.
Gabriel Silvandrad.
Look at Gabriel's LinkedIn link. Mm.
I write my name wrong.
You are so fancy.
Uh, and you enter in Google Image, the first picture, it's me.
You looks like a baby without buried in something like that.
Yes. And if you put Gabriel Andrade, oh, don't show more. And Gabriel Silva. I don't know, but
Oh,
oh,
he
it's
was deleted from the internet. That's all.
yes.
I'm just
Only
kidding.
Gabriel Silva Andrade. And if you search my name in the internet, you can find me.
Well, I don't know if you ever could see, but I think that no one is interested to see that information from myself. But anyway, guys, so let's go back to this scene. It's very fun. It's very interesting. So see you next time.
See you next
Bye bye,
time.
guys.
Take care. Bye
Bye bye. Oh my God.
bye.